Yeah, Rays fans, welcome Next Gen Broadcasting, bringing it to you live, Pismo Beach, California. And here we go, throwing it back and kicking back tonight when it comes to Darlington Raceway. We got Front Row Esports Cup Series, and man, these guys are ready to get it done here on this pretty gnarly of, I don't know what you want to call this, a half or a mile and a halfer, or that, or a little bit more of a shorter track. But this thing races of all kinds. We're talking some complexity to Darlington and what it has to offer for tonight's race, folks. We're race number 11. All this brought to us by Blaze Pizza and, of course, Marriott Hotels. I'm Chris Paul Hamus. We're about ready to get this one underway now, folks, as we're getting ready to drop out of qualifying at the moment. Looking for Tom to get a hold of us, and we're going to go through some of the race strats. But Darlington has her enemies when it comes down to what they call a lady in black. We're looking at, some turns here at 1 and 2. We're at 25 degrees, okay? Now, not only is it 25 degrees, but it's the downslope of the pitch when it comes to the straightaways. And you're looking at 2 degrees there. And when it comes to 3 and 4, a little different on their banking. And it's going to be 23 degrees with a little upset of a 3-degree style. So you look for these cars to be losing a lot of that grip just due to gravity itself and how these cars are coming in and out of that thing like roller coasters. It's going to be very similar to what we're kind of looking at Dover, but this thing has a lot more complexity to her at 1.25 mile here on this one. So like I said, not quite there at the 1.5, but real close, and it got some good speed in there too. And this again, Lady in Black, she has a lot of history, and we're going to be able to hopefully get some more done tonight, being 1950 on the opening gates on this Joker. It does sound like I think we got Tom on board right now. Tom, you got a copy?
I got a copy, brother.
Heck yeah, my man. Let's get us on over into this race deal and see what's going on. So we got Front Row Esports up on deck tonight, and we got my man Tom here. He's going to be getting this done. Let's bring you up. 1 second here, bud. All right, so Tom, give us a skinny here on what we are looking at for tonight's race here.
Yeah, so drivers got 140 laps tonight. They have 75% fuel, so you're looking at a fuel window at about 49 to 52 laps on a tank of Sunoco race fuel tonight. Tires definitely a concern. Drivers have limited sets to 5 sets of tires tonight. So conserve those tires. It's Darlington. It eats up tires real quick.
Ooh.
So Guy can serve them good use for sure. Drivers do have 1 quick repair. So they got a spare car tonight. If they need it, they have it. They can use it. So use that wisely for sure. And just honestly tonight, you got to race the track. Keeping it out of the wall, keeping a clean car is going to be key tonight to surviving the Lady in Black.
So, I mean, on our fuel runs and everything else, what versus tire work, Tom? I mean, what are you looking at? What are you thinking tonight?
You can definitely run a set of tires on a fuel run with 75% fuel, but they're gonna wear out quick. You gotta maintain those tires. I don't see any drivers going to be doing qualifying laps in the race. I expect drivers to take it easy and just log laps for the first 2 stages.
Nice. So we're looking for, of course, tire management tonight, and of course the almighty nutrition, and of course that Darlington stripe and how many little of them you get. So here we go, folks. Let's go ahead and jump into this thing as we are getting ready to launch the 11th running of season 2022 Front Row Esports Cup Series, all brought to you by Blaze Pizza. Oh, it's about to get nasty. We got Darlington, folks. Yeah. And we're South Carolina, lots of history. Like I said, 1950, this Joker got kicked off. And here we go, kicking it off with our qualifying here. Let's see who's sitting up on pole and in some pretty shakes here, because you want to be a little more closer to the front when it comes to this one. Oh, all right, Mr. Johnson, to no surprise, in that one car, placing it on one mirror in his efforts tonight. We got Matthew Bell in that second position, and he's got that 95. And these guys got a little bit of vendetta going on to each other, so I'm pretty excited to see what this is going to have to offer. We got Alex Weaver in that 47, that third position. John Dragus in the 59 in that fourth position. Brett Gunn, he's looking at that fifth position, and we're looking at sixth position. Zachary Miller, Gail Holmes in that seven car, 81 car. I'm all backward. 41 car in the seventh position. Tanner Marr in that four machine. He's in that eighth position. Carl Lindstrom in the 9 car. He's going to be Roger ended up in that 83 car, so looking at ninth position. 10th is Lewis Lockshine in the 124. 11th is Cale Butler in the 64. And we got Chad Stearns looking at 12th position in that 411. 13th position is going to be Ronnie Morrison in the number 69. Got Shane Abbey in the 84 looking in that 14th position. Josh Germain going to be in the 97 car in the 15th position. We got Fabrico in the 31. Fabrico Lama in that 31, that 16th position. Thomas Freitas in that 32. Going to be rising from the back here in that 17th position. Scotty Stevens, same thing. A little more toward to lose in that 02. He's going to get in that 18th position. Chummy Miller in the 06 in that 19th position. J.R. Schrober in the 96. Going to be getting it done in that 20th position. The 99 of Mr. Wood is going to be up in that 21st position. We got Noel Holmberg in the 45. Going to be in the 22nd position. Josh Beaver in the 18. Going to be showing it and getting done in the 23rd. 24th belonging to Tyler Ferguson in the 88. And Derek Wynn in the 11, going to be rounding us out at the 25th position. As I scroll down a little bit further, sorry folks. There we go. So there's our rounding up our field here, folks. We're getting ready to fire these bad dogs up and go racing here at Darlington. We got ourselves a little bit of a race ahead of us to get some stages. So, and let's come back with that first stage here. So what was our stage count on stage 1? Tom, you guys still got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
So, yeah, stage 1 is 30 laps, and stage 2 will be lap 70.
All right, 30 laps and lap 70. Let's keep those main numbers in sight tonight as we're looking to kick this thing off. Here we go. We're rolling. Oh, I'm nervous, too. A little nervous. Darlington,
I'm really nervous.
Yeah, Darlington was hard. You know, I mean, it was a hard one for us all. And yeah, we're looking to see what these drivers have in for tonight's race. Have more of that patience, see what's going to happen. We do have Tom going to be riding along with us tonight, going to be giving us that inside view. And then we also have Chummy Miller, I believe, in here tonight as well. Chummy, you got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4, go ahead.
All right, roger that. We got my man Chummy Miller up on stream here too. He's going to be hanging out with us in that 06, giving us a bird's eye view from the start toward the rear of the field. So keep her safe out there, bud.
Yeah, 10-4. Everybody's got to understand on this track right now, it's a little sticky. It's down to 77 degrees. This setup does like a little bit of heat. So they're going to have to wait for the tires to get warm. Usually around four laps, it'll start warming up really good on the tires.
All right, roger that. So in changing guard here, leading us off is going to be Alex Weaver here when it comes to dropping the green flag. We got the 47, and we are gone, folks. Let's crank her up. Oh, beautiful sound. You know, it's going to be an amazing race, I think. Getting up to trying to get single files as we get started up into this thing. Again, it's going to be them patience. The patience is what we're looking for tonight, folks. Tires built up into these cars, and that way they can start generating those runs. It's a treacherous track. It's a driver's track. They always like to call this because of the lines you have to use and how fast these cars are going to be moving through this thing. So far, we're looking still at a nice single file pace up here. Everyone's spread out real good. We see it looks like a little bit of a battle with the 84 looking underneath the 69 of Ronnie Morrison. Clean, easy pass. Morrison goes to the outside, a little bit of room there, and completes that. So these guys are starting to duke it out a little more towards the front. We have the 66, the 41. Ooh, 66 going high, possibly getting his early stripe as he's running back in that 8th, 9th position. Everything's starting to still single file out. We're looking at those one-by-one pit strategies, position taking maneuvers. So it's start running, hunt them down, find a good spot to pass them, and then basically go from there. So it's going to be a timing. Oh, there's Johnson in there. So we were right. Johnson did take it for some reason, just wasn't quite showing as we got up to the start here. Or either that, or he was that fast starting off on the green. Yeah, but he is gone right now, kind of doing his own zip code thing. He's trying to check out for Mr. Matthew Bell. Mr. Matthew Bell in that 95, and he's hunting, he's searching, he's going for what he can right now to start narrowing in on that one car. Again, these guys have had quite a little bit of a battle here when it comes to just driving in general and on the racetrack, from the Xfinity Series to, of course, the Cup, and how these guys are working the train. Caution out. We're starting to move right there, folks. So caution out for the first time in tonight's race for lap 5 at 140. So we got a little bit of treachery, or a lot of bit of treachery still left ahead of us in tonight's race. We'll see how this thing's going to cycle back around and find out what happened here. All right. So it's not quite bringing it up at the moment here. Why caution is out. Let me see. And just let it catch up.
Yeah, it'll cycle around, but I think I'm hoping that attrition rates are not going to be high tonight.
Hey, look, Greg, we got Greg up in here. Mr. Blaze Pizza himself, got our sponsor, Greg, going to be joining us in for tonight's race on some strategy, I hope.
Well, yeah, I mean, at this point, the start of the race got off to a great start. Everybody was kind of sorting themselves out. I'm not sure what brought out the caution, but I kind of like the general feel for what's going to be taking place here. And if you don't mind here real quick, I just got to do a quick plug from my company, Blaze Pizza, for the love of garlic.
Absolutely. Go with it, my man.
Check out the newest Blaze drop from Chef Brad Kent, our Garlic Lovers Pizza. This guy's amazing. He travels the world looking at ingredients to try to introduce to pizza. And it's a tribute to our favorite flavor powerhouse. This feature includes garlic 3 ways: garlic pesto sauce, roasted garlic, and chopped fresh garlic. Then we layer on grilled chicken, fresh tomatoes, and finish it with an arugula and pesto drizzle. Pair it up with our pesto garlic cheesy bread for the ultimate garlic experience. Breath mints not included. Check us out anytime.
All right, roger that, man. That does sound fantastic, and I think something that might work good with some vampire movies there too, bud. I'm just thinking out loud there on that one, but we got.
And here it is for a guy that's on the track, sitting here looking for the pizza parlor right around the track, about to pull over.
Hey, who is there? I'm thinking it's something to do with the Big Johnson, man. What you got going on, brother?
Something like that. Had a really good qualifying effort, and we're just gonna try to log laps in the front and not cause too much chaos.
Oh man, well, it looks like you're right on par there. And at 95 of Matthew, looked like he's hunting right now, buddy. He got something to do with it out here on track tonight. I don't think he's gonna let you get away with an easy one.
Yeah, I think right now it's just car preservation. I mean, even with a quick repair, you don't really want to plan on using it. So, the drivers that are up in the top, 7 or 8 or so, I think they understand that. They're going to try to keep it easy. But if you're probably 10th on back, you're gonna want to try to make something happen, but not wreck your car in the process.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, and saying wreck your car in the process, we're still trying to search to see exactly what happened for that caution that was thrown, but to no avail.
The car 64 got turned. I don't know what happened.
So that was so Kel had a checkup for the car in front of him, and Tanner got into the back of Kel.
Oh, roger that. Okay.
So,
nice little race mishap and getting up to speed. So hopefully it wasn't too much damage on those cars, and we're going to be able to drop the hammer back again and get a long green flag run here.
Oh,
hey, Tom.
Let's hope so. Yes.
Where's the restart zone?
It's on the inside wall after pit exit.
I don't see it.
It's on
I
the
should probably know
wall.
this.
There's a red line. There's a red line.
Oh, you guys about ready to find out right now? We got
I'll be
some
looking
lights
for
out.
it.
Yep.
Get rid of that dude, because it's about ready to go green. Get that truck out the way. Unless y'all need a tow. Well, I hope not.
Gosh, no.
All right.
I will. I'll catch you all the next caution.
Yeah, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Let's get something done.
Yes, sir.
All right, folks. Again, we are just getting out of a quick little caution here at Darlington, getting rid of the pace truck. Got Johnson leading us off in that one car, and we got some action about ready to get thrown down. That 95 of Matthew Bell, like he's a little sporty out there. We got a good green, a good jump right there by our leader here. Big Johnson up and away. But following in suit, we have the 95 and the 59, also off to decent starts, marching back through the top 5. Zachary Miller rounding out our top 5 right here in that 66, and getting, here we go, battle between the 84 and 83. Trying to get that arc move into there, kind of had him blocked on the bottom. 83 had to pave up and was close to the wall, was able to maintain and keep her out of it. We got a good run here coming by the 1-2-4 in his throwback scheme. Look at this thing. I think looking pretty hot right now. So we got some 1-2-4 all day long. Good Jeff Gordon scheme there. Again, throwback scheme. Nice drivers. Really appreciated all of that one. Now I started to pick up a little bit of pace here on the 83. Holding a nice steady line on the outside. Trying to get that good arc off. And, being leery of that wall right there. That thing gets, come out and bite you. Still good battle as we march back a little bit further here. Fabrico, he's up on point right now. Got 31 starting to reel in the 1-2-4. See the generating run there. A little bit of a wiggle wobble coming out, but it does look as if he's got some speed coming out for that 1-2-4. Again, this is going to be strategy here. Be patient as these guys are trying to make their maneuvers, not burning off the tires, and of course not putting themselves into some dangerous positions here. The 1-2-4 now making his move on the 83. Great pass. Good maneuver right there as the 83 coming back down to the bottom, watching his exit coming out for the 83. Ooh, we got a little more happening with Shane Abbey underneath that throwback Miller Lite. I like that one. Heck, a good job. Nice maneuver right there by the underneath the 66. As we look at Burton, he's falling back just a little bit further, but still up on his front. He's trying to stay up the shake. Go get some, Brent. Woo, as he goes a little sideways there, wicked loose. Uh-oh. And here comes the 1-2-4 up on him again. Or up on him now, underneath him. Ooh, here we go. Throwing this thing into 3 and 4. Here comes the 1-2-4. Nice arc out. Close to the wall, generating a lot of good speed here. He's going to get a launch. Drag race down front stretch. 1-2-4 is going to jump on the bottom here. Who's going to get him? Who's got him? Lockshine. Good position here by opening the door for the 66 or the 83. The 66 still stuck on the outside, and he's got himself a heap of company happening right now. Right now we got the 83. He's looking to pounce Carl Lindstrom underneath him right now, holding a good pace here. But here comes a 31. 31 probably go, and it's just log jamming right behind him. So this could be interesting, folks. To say the least. 83 still now falling back just a little bit, trying to get another run. Meanwhile, back to Ranch, he goes to 31. Getting an awesome run on him. So kind of stacked him up just a little bit. So now he's trying to get that run back again and get away from the 31. And man, this is some hot stuff. All this right here, folks, for that back 10th position. So basically 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Just duking it out right now.
But I'm seeing a possibility of a lot of these drivers burning their tires off. A lot of them being very aggressive very early on. We're 16 laps in, and those tires are going to go bye-bye here really quickly. And the guys that are saving, they'll be able to capitalize. Oh my God, we got a spinning.
Uh-oh, and Guerrero's getting to the front. The 95 is catching the one that we're talking about. Uh-oh, someone is spinning and we're looking for it right now.
It is 31.
Oh, 31's done it. Looked like he regained one in the right direction. And
yeah, he saved it.
Man, what a maneuver by the 31. We're looking at Fabrica right now. He got some good damage. He's checking his car right now. You see him wiggling that thing back and forth. Look if he's any kind of flat or some kind of suspension style of damage, making sure he can still turn and maneuver this car. But man, that's a close one right there. Too close for comfort when it comes down to keeping this thing up in green, and he did a fantastic job doing so. So man, unfortunate shakes for him, of course, in this matter, but at least he was able to maintain it.
Well, maintaining is just basically part of this game here at Darlington. He didn't go a lap down, and back on his pace, and I think they do have one car left in the garage tonight, so he just needs to kind of hang on and maintain until an opportunity comes along that he may be able to use that quick repair and get back into this thing and just closing in on that here.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and showing where. Oops, sorry about that. See, showing where everyone's at the moment here. 20 laps into this thing, you see him starting to cycle around and down through here. Johnson lead this thing, but not by much. The 95 is up on him. He's not pulling from him tremendously. We have, of course, Kel Holmes. All these guys are running a nice, safe distance, nice bubble from each other out the moment here, as everyone's kind of winding these laps down this first day.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea for a lot of them, because a lot of them don't want damaged race cars and having to, pull that car out of the hauler. So, a lot of them are kind of settled down a little bit, and they're not making any, foolish moves or anything like that. They're learning the track, they're racing the track, and, from this point on, I don't really foresee a whole bunch of problems, but of course there's pit stops.
Well, that and this as well. We have a lap car coming into play at the moment here, folks. As it is kind of upsetting the front of the field, being that it may that these guys are running pretty tight when it comes to perspective on track here. We're within a second of each other, so all it's going to take right there, folks, is just like I said, that rate bobble up in that lap traffic, and what's going to happen here is it's going to stall them all up. They're going to come right up on each other, and it's going to get them on that wheel.
Well, there are optimum places to pass cars, turns are not one of them. I'm assuming the leaders will probably assess where they're going to be on the racetrack when they approach a lap car, and they'll know where to pass them and where not to pass them.
Oh, absolutely. We're seeing this this kind of unfolding in front of us at the moment, doing the spread out of the field here. Is we're catching that lap traffic. They're getting by them pretty efficiently. Everyone's checking it up and giving some room to race out here, which is exactly what they need. They want to keep these tires, get them through their cycle, see what's going to happen here on these longer runs, and that way they can really start working on that field strategy. What are they going to need to do here when it comes to this green flag stop? How am I going to get this thing loaded up, and when am I going to get this thing loaded up? There's the question.
Exactly.
And because now this is all breaking out to a time on track. As you see here, the Bell and Holmes battle is starting to heat up. Have the 41 of Holmes. He's looking on a good run on the bottom here as we're going to go for the pass. He does. Makes it easy, and man, we're still moving up. Okay, he did pave up pretty high to that wall, but it does look like he stayed off from it. Little glitch in his car there for a second, but we're still up, and he's moving. He is moving. So we're looking at possible that tire wear off. Right off the bat here, as the 95 was pretty hot on the one's tail, and now he's falling off and starting to lose positions here.
Here comes that tire wear.
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing it firsthand unfold from 95 as the 59 now starting to make his run, bringing along with him the 47 or the 84 of Abbey. The 47 is a lap down car. So these guys cycling through. This is more or less your top 10 here. Seeing everybody nice and spread apart here, which is comforting for the drivers. They're going to be able to run their program, stretch this race out like it's supposed to be. See the 66 and 83. These guys seem to be duking it out throughout tonight's race. Now it looks like the 66 is going to have the 83. You see them, they were tangoing up a lot earlier when that whole top 10-ish, the 7th through 10th positions, we're duking it out, and you see things have balanced themselves out and stretched them things out. So again, who was using the tire up, who's backing off, as they're seeing this run really metastasizing to that longer run status here. See, it looks like they have 64 of KL. He's damaged up pretty good, so he's gonna have that long fight at tonight here at Darlington.
Looks like Scotty Stevens in the wall.
Scotty Stevens.
Yep,
Oh,
hit inside the wall.
Okay, dropping it down to the 02. 02 is Scotty Stevens' possible wall check here. And he's still up and running, so a little wiggle there, trying to check out his car, see what's going on.
Yeah, he's got a little damage left front. Don't know what happened, but shooting my cameras around and all of a sudden
Yeah. Okay, we don't have those cameras for that, but the 02 is definitely hurting, and he's got some cover here from looking 124. He's looking to try to get by. So 02 down already, but you're never out here when it comes to Darlington. Keep trudging along, could get that lucky dog, and could be there at the end. He really can get some good points. These guys are moving. Here comes the one onto some lap traffic. Caution out.
And here we are to our competition caution there.
All right, so here we go, folks. We made it to our stage 1, lap 30. The next one's going to be at lap 70. So we got so really fast-paced racing right there off the bat. Going to keep a lot of drivers on the lead lap, kicking some out of it. But we're going to go ahead and take ourselves a quick break here, folks. Be back with you in just a moment here with the drop of the green for stage 2.
Okay, we're going to keep this quick.
Because at Blaze Pizza,
artisanal quality at crazy fast speed is what we're all about.
Fresh dough made from scratch daily.
Walk the line and choose any toppings you'd like.
It's all one price.
Then it's just 180 seconds in our blazing hot oven
For fast bar perfection.
That's Blaze Pizza. Sound good?
Then come check us out and build your own pizza at Blaze Pizza.
We are not here on this planet to close our eyes to the world.
We are here to go out and experience its many wonders.
Because through our experiences, we grow and change.
And realize that we are part of something greater.
We see truth. We embrace each other and become bigger than ourselves.
Travel has the power to shape our world.
Because travel makes us whole again.
With 30 hotel brands and endless experiences, where can we take you?
All right, folks, here's a race out of pit lane right there, coming back at you, 195, getting it done. Here we go, car cycling out, 83 coming. Welcome back to Front Row Esports. We're at Darlington, just coming out of our stage 1 victory. We got Steve Johnson. Steve Johnson, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up?
Man, you rocking and rolling out there. What is going on? Is that car legal?
It's legal, but the 41 is not, because he's faster than me.
Okay, I don't know, dude. You're out there checking out a little bit thus far, making your way through some lap traffic. Anything treacherous or any shakes out there we're looking for?
Right now, the car rotates really nice in 1 and 2. You can actually kind of rip it off at 2 if you nail it right. But 3 and 4, the car is just like, you have to sit on it and just wait for the car to rotate out of 4. But like I said, the 95, Matt, he's really fast. John's really fast, but Cahill in the 41, he's really, really fast tonight. I would watch for him.
Okay, we're definitely going to keep our eye out for that one, bud. And great job getting that stage 1 victory. Yeah, dude, you are on fire this season, man, and you are not looking to stop.
So far, so good. We'll see how this goes. Longer stage, what are we going to, 70 here? 70. So 45 lap run.
Woo. All right.
I still don't know where the restart zone is. I can't find that line on the wall.
We just keep doing what you're doing, dude, because the restart's looking fantastic, man.
I just took a guess. I hope it didn't get penalized.
Well,
it worked out.
I think your guess is nailing it.
You started good. You had a good start.
Okay. I still don't see the line.
All right. Of course,
it is the red line on the inside. And you get it right on the red line set up on the inside.
I don't see it, though.
Johnny, we got you up on this thing right now, buddy. Here we are, looking at you at 13th position.
Yes, sir.
Your Valvoline still looking pretty hot, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. How's our Darlington stripe, man? We
the Darlington stripe I've already put on the side of my vehicle, and that was coming out of turn 4, which is our bad side. I try to tell everybody on all the practices, watch out for 4. It ain't fun.
Hey, Tommy.
But no, everything's been going good, man. I mean, everybody's running a good line, and nobody's trying to push it.
Yeah, no, hey, buddy, yeah, dude, that's a great looking stripe too, bud. I mean, and no worries, dude. Wow, we can. Oh yeah, and you got the right to match it as well. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. So, I mean,
I'm telling you, hey, Mark Martin would be proud of me right now. He always had the Darlington stripe.
That's what I'm talking about. Get old Mark up in there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But he's won here a lot too, so.
Absolutely.
Oh yes, that's why he had that Darlington stripe. He knew you had to bump to get ahead.
Yeah, got Trevor right there getting her done in the 06. So keep her marching forward there, buddy, and keep the fenders on it now. I mean, you can ruffle them up a little bit. We're gonna drop the pace truck off this thing. We have the 1 looking for his restart here, looking for that restart zone. Still guessing. We're gonna see if he's gonna guess right one more time. Let's pay good attention to where this restart zone is.
Green.
Green all kinds. I don't see. Yeah, I see where he's coming from in this matter. So that looked perfect. Looked great to me. Everyone following in. As you see, a little bit of haste being made right now between the 81 and that's it, the 84. 84, nice run right here. Going to be looking low here, Shane Abbey. He's been pretty hot stuff throughout this season as well, marching and finding his elevator up and down through the races, but still making his presence known at the end. You see him a big fat wiggle coming out, and he got good control of it, but lost the position right there in front of us. So again, that is what Darlington is all around. Another one, 83. Woo! These tires are cold, folks. Man, there's the 83 now dropping down to. He's coming in. Uh-oh.
Yeah, they need at least 5 laps for these tires to come around.
Okay, so 83 is really low and slow at the moment here. And we got Carl Lindstrom, who had himself a heck of a race car. And, man, now he's off pace, tremendously off pace. Almost dangerously off pace. Whoa, it's slided by John in the 59. John saving it. Caution's out. And looks like we got Fabrico the 31 involved into this thing. Uh-oh. Okay, so we do have ourselves a little bit of an issue here, folks. And we need to see the tail end of it and what happened here. So let's go ahead and try to bring it up. Absolutely. Okay, so we got a great battle here. 31's up on the 66. Just missing out on this one. These guys, again, were fighting hard earlier. Ooh, loose. Man, I don't know. Was that 2 incidents simultaneously?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. How about that? Let's go ahead at Brett and see what his telltale button has to offer us. Sorry, folks. Here we go. All right, let's try to see. We've got Tanner Marr up on this one as well. Sorry, folks. We're trying to get this one back for us. And here we go. Tanner Marr in the 4. Also involved in this crash. So we'll slow it down just a wee bit and see if we can't find ourselves back her up. Yeah, now we got locked in here. Good view for the both of them. So the 31 and 66 coming around. Looks like both those guys were getting just a smidget loose. So both possible contact by the Valve.
Just missed them, baby. Just missed them.
Nice. Good job, bud. Heck, a good move.
I had my Velcro somewhere, and it kept me puckering.
Absolutely. Woo! That was dicing and slicing right there, Tommy.
I tell you what, sometimes on this track, you got to pray that your tires hold, even when you're playing defense.
Oh, I can understand that one. Let's check it out from Tommy's view right here. Whoa! Dog, that was close. Woo! Nice move there, Chummy.
I like some racing, but sometimes it gets you a little nervous in the race.
You gotta have them cat-like reflexes out there. I don't care what anyone says, man. I mean, That, having that ability to dodge, seeing that hole, and understanding where that car is sliding to, is also understanding the racetrack itself. When it comes to the degrees banking, is this track more like a style of a self-cleaning style of track where these cars are going to go when they're spinning, and knowing that knows where you can put your car at what time, because if they're going up, they're going to come back down. So you want to judge it to try to get around. You did a great job.
Thank you very much.
Heck yeah,
I do the best I can and pray at the whole time.
That's it. Yeah. 41 laps complete out of 140. We're on our second caution of tonight. We had our stage break. We're in stage 2 right now, folks. So just in case you're tuning in a little bit late, we got Next Gen Broadcast and bringing it to you with Front Row Esports. This is a Blaze Cup Series. We on race number 11 for season 2022. All of this brought to you by Blaze Pizza and Marriott Hotels. And man, we are up to a really decent run here tonight, folks. Got about 27 cars starting tonight's race. So good, decent field, and we're seeing some really good runs and task size because of it. Everyone's giving that patience off to start, getting that buffer built up between cars, so that way they can generate those runs and get those maneuvers done semi-safely on this one. Heck of a track. It really is. It's narrow, it's fast, and the turns and drops and elevation changes are no joke.
No, not at all. And Chris, while I got you here,
yeah,
I'd like to get in a little bit of action on Blaze Pizza.
Yeah.
Our chef, Brad Kent, we have a signature recipe that includes Italian sausage, banana peppers, jalapenos, black olives, onions, mozzarella, and spicy red sauce. Limited on substitutions, but if you want to customize it yourself, try our build your own. So you can have all those ingredients and then some. You may receive red or yellow onions depending on availability. Stop in or check out Blaze Pizza at www.blazepizza.com.
Heck yeah, man. You make me all kinds hungry right there, buddy. We're going to have to get a DoorDash if, per se, we get some nar happening or something. I think we can get DoorDash over here pretty quick.
Oh, well, if this race goes along like this, I'll be promoting more and more food so everybody have the munchies to go grab it.
Oh, man. Here we go, folks. And speaking of go, we're getting ready for it here. One more time. Dropping the hammer. We got a good jump by the 1 on the 95, the 41. We're looking at Cale Holmes here, and he was the one that was kind of being mentioned by our stage 1 winner, and he's getting a little bit stall and stag of a start here, but he's wiggles loose right there, getting those tires up to temp. 41 dropping back as about as 81, going to go around on Miller taking the higher line. Good arc coming at us with some speed. Just got to make sure these tires get up to temp right here. Look for those things to hook off, as we just seen the 95 of Bell kind of whistling and racing around, but we got problems. We got
one around.
We got one around. Oh, no. We got Jarrett Scrubber bringing it back around, spinning around. And that old school, that's a good-looking genuine MGD car right there. That's it. Yeah, old school.
Yep.
I see.
No caution. We still racing.
Great job. Good spin around right there, getting her back up to speed. Doesn't look like we have tremendous amount of damage on him. Let's go ahead and drop her onto that right rear. That'll give us a good telltale button. Yeah, he's getting a little wiggles there, getting up to speed. Everything's still intact. So yeah, man, he's good to go. Man, good dodging the bullet there. While right here, so fantastic run or save. I'm sorry. Our man up here.
I think the 02, he has a major issue with his engine. I saw a puff of smoke as he was going into the corner. And he's right now currently on the apron making his way to pit road, but I think it's terminal.
Uh-oh. That's not good, buddies. We got him 02. Scotty Stevens coming in. Might be toast with the post. Let's see what we can find out here as we're going to go more inside the car. He's still alive, I think. But yeah, he's in the pit lane at the moment. Oh, so maybe these are some kind of seems like we may have issues there. So 02, Scotty Stevens, serious problems in tonight's race. We got Jonathan still leading this thing. Matthew Bell tracking on him decently here in a moment.
Well, I saw a little bit of puff of smoke coming out of this car entering the corner, and I don't know whether it was a shifting issue or not, but he immediately slowed down, and there was a lot of people around him at that point. So being a driver that he was, he got it down on the apron and stuff, and he pitted on the back stretch there, and I'm wondering if he has another car and a hauler that he could utilize in this situation. He's going to follow 2 laps down.
Yeah, that is correct there. They do have a car in the hauler for this thing, so I mean that's what's going to keep a lot of these guys in the fight, which is what we're going to be looking for. And here comes a fight out us right now between 84 and 41. 41 promising to have some really good speed, but here comes the 84 as well. 84, Shane Abbey, man, this guy has been like he's had himself a pretty awesome hot rod throughout all of these races, you know, especially in the last like 5 races or so. I keep seeing this guy, you know, roaring toward the front here. He's making one more pass, and
he's rolling out.
Oh man, he's doing himself.
Scotty Stevens is rolling back out. He used the car and a hauler, and I just look for him just to log some laps and see where the race, you know, develops from there. But he'll have a fresh car, fresh tires, and I'm sure he'll pace himself accordingly.
Oh yeah. Oh, we see a little wall. Uh-oh! Oh, diving down to the bottom of Boston coming out. We see some action.
Well, the 96 was in front of him, so I think he probably kind of got spooked here a little bit, like he's going to come back up across the racetrack.
Yeah, we're seeing, now as you ride it like this close on the track, it gives you a really good feeling of how these things are hot skipping and jumping around this track. It is not a smooth surface. Oh, awesome run right now. Shane Abbey, this 84, putting it on the show. Oh, big sparks right there at the 81. He's going to capitalize. He's going to duck, dive, and get to the bottom here. Clears him, opens the door again for the 41, who was right behind him. So some action happening right here, folks, for this 3rd, 4th, and 5th positions. You see Zachary Miller backing up a little bit, but I mean, that's what it is here at Darlington. Get your run, something's gonna mishap, and then, you know, who knows? Same thing can happen here. The 95 or the 1. Any kind of mishap, mistake, lap traffic will slow these guys up, and they're all rather, like, you know, close to each other. We're within, you know, second here for you know, second place, and Shane Abbey. All it takes is here, like I said, any kind of slow up, and man, it'll lose your time on track. But Steve Johnson right now, he's really checking it out. As you see him there almost 2 seconds up on the field, enjoying some clean track. And that's what we're looking for here tonight, you know, for him. Get that clean track right on board with the
Yes, very apparent tonight that you know, clean air is going to be everything, and Big Johnson there, he's found the rhythm that he wants and wants to run the line that he wants right now, and he's just maintaining a cushion, but he's not really maintaining as everybody else falls behind him through. So eventually, you know, we're on lap 55 right now, and like I said, he's setting a good pace, and other drivers may be getting a little nervous and may push their equipment a little further than they really need to keep him in that Lowe's car from disappearing on him.
Oh yeah, I hear that, man. Look, we got Abbey still marching forward here in that 3rd position now, as he's got that thing down to 4 seconds from the lead. But can he keep whittling it down? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that thing to start dropping here to the leader. See if he's got that long run speed that he can generate through these long runs, which will mean that it's going to give him something to really mess with here at the end. You see 66 low. It's slow on the bottom right there as we are coming into lap 56. We got this thing taking a break for us at lap 70 here in completion of stage 2. So it's going to bring this field back together. But what we're looking at right now is looking at the movers here. Who's generating that long run speed, and they're starting to cycle themselves up toward the front. And that's what we're going to look for at the start of stage 3 on who these big movers are going to be. And what they're going to be able to do when it comes to challenging that one car right off the bat here. in this final segment. And like I said, we have some great battles throughout the field tonight, kind of searching through and looking for us a little something on us. Here comes the 99 of Michael Wood. Haven't really touched base with him yet tonight, but here's old Michael Wood getting it done in that Kodak machine, as he's going to get himself a little bit of a race on. We see a battle starting to heat up in the Blaze Kitchen with that 1-2 fold, and the 59 with the 99 now joining the fight. 99 going and rocking in that 8th position. 7. Woo! Here we go. The 59. He's looking for it. He's looking for it steep on that 124. 124 higher to the outside, getting a good launch off, but I think that dig is going to go to the 59 as he's going to go to the bottom here, going into 3 and 4 underneath the 124 high to the outside, lost his arc in right there, backs him up to the 99, and the 59 is going to go ahead and take off. It does now bring the 124 of Lewis into the clutches of Michael Wood, as Michael Wood in at 99 starting to get himself a decent run, looking to get himself a little bit further up through the field, and got his eyes set on that 7th position. Excellent run by these boys thus far. Again, some good patience being given here on track, as we have only had about 2 cautions in tonight's race. So good patience and nice driving throughout. Miguel Butler kind of got a little incident in the beginning, but still holding his own here on the outside, cranking off some laps. So good job there for Miguel, as we still getting it done. Alex Weaver under 47, also Alex, and we're finding him down to that 13th position. Sticking in the fight. That's what I'm talking about, buddy. Looking for any action flying us forward here, as we're looking at 9 laps left remaining in stage number 2, which you can put us on to our final long run of tonight's race. So it does look as if things have simmered down thus far. So pretty stoked with all this great drone right there. I'm loving that. That is fantastic stuff right there. But, appreciate all this work done by, of course, the entire staff here, when it comes to bringing all this to you tonight. So we get Front Row Esports, got some big fans over here, and it's paying off tonight. So these guys are doing some work out there on track, and really stoked to see them out there getting it done. All right, folks, so we're going to go ahead and take ourselves a quick little break as we are winding this thing down to the final laps of stage number 2. We'll be back here in just a minute. Stick with us. We'll be back in a second.
If you're watching this, then you know by now a huge problem is heading our way. An emergency meeting is being called at our usual place immediately. 3 bagels.
I've made a shocking discovery. I need you to get me in touch with NASA immediately.
Well, NASA and I aren't really on speaking terms these days.
Oh, that'll change. When you tell them that the moon is out of orbit.
There's no need to panic.
I'm not crazy!
Why are they lying about all this?
It's too late to stop.
You knew all this was happening before NASA.
You're the unidentified source?
Oh, yes.
We're dealing with an intelligent entity. We're planning a mission to attack this thing. I'm asking you for your help.
Say yes, Brian.
I need you to be brave.
If the moon really is what you think it is, suit up.
You have got a big gravity wave coming your way. You have to launch now!
Did he say gravity wave?
Trouble on the way.
We're underwater, guys! That's crazy.
I hear hurricanes are blowing.
Whoa, slow down!
What's the plan?
Save the moon, save Earth.
Brian, what are you doing?
It's flying itself!
Wait for it. Let's go, you son of a...
Yes! Hang on! Everybody, hang on!
I'm gonna get you home!
it on airplane mode?
Oh, heck yeah, folks. Welcome back. We got Next Gen Broadcast bringing it to you live here. We got Front Row ESPORTS. And, man, they're getting done. Blaze Cup Series, race number 11 for that 2022 season. All of this brought to you by Blaze Pizza and Marriott Hotels. I'm Chris Paul Hamilton, and along with me, we got Greg Lennon and Chummy Miller up on deck right now with a caution up on track. Wow, what a time to get back in, huh? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Man, that's
I think we had a blowing engine in the back, in the front stretch.
Yeah, let's look at this because we were just coming back in for this last final laps, winding this back into the finish of stage 2. So let's look as if the stage 2 is going to be done under caution here, folks, as we're going to go search for our yellow flag here and figure out what we have going on. All right, here we are on board with that MGD machine. Looks like he's up and running. This is JR Schmummer here. Uh-oh, right on board with him. He's loose. Oh, man, loose and overcorrects. Hooks that thing into the wall and lights out, my man. Ooh, man. So you're going to go ahead and pave that thing back around. So it does look like he's going to be okay. All right, so it does bring our caution out here. Steve Johnson, our race leader, bringing us into pits as we speak. Got himself an awesome stall there, of course, being a leader and qualifying on pole, and so he got a great opportunity to just plant that thing where it needs to be and launch this thing out, and within nothing, no obscurity. So of course, leading everybody in, he's gonna launch out. Good race off from pit road here. Boom, boom, coming at us though right now. Ooh. That was the battle for the between the 59 and 41. Looks like the 59 got it. Looking for the rest here. Coming on out. 83. Gonna bring us. That's our top 10 right there. So Lindstrom in our top 10. We got some lap down cars still in the fight though. They're still working it and gonna bring home some points here. So we're got ourselves a good battle ahead of us as these guys are woed and slowed up for tonight's race. So we got coming into stage number 3 here, folks. 70 laps in, these guys have got an idea of what's going on track here with these cars. Chummy was describing earlier on how during a certain point in time, how sticky these cars will get in their runs. Chummy, can you elaborate, bud?
Yeah, usually after 20, you'll start feeling it. But right around 50 laps, you will get another stage of stickiness. And it has a little bit of a slight push, so you got to be nice and cautious going in. But once you want to go out, you can force it a little bit out a little bit more. Okay. That's what these cars will do.
Nice. I mean, so what about snap loose off? I mean, are you running any kind of issues there? We do see, like you said, we saw a loose entry in. I mean, what about loose off? Any problems there with this car?
No, once everything at that stage, you are automatically starting to adjust your speed because of the tire wear. So once you're coming on out, if people are keeping it easy throughout their corner, you can really push it coming on off. That's the thankful part about this car.
So basically, giving you the ability to plant some power right there is what we're looking at.
Yes, exactly. Because the rotation of it gets a little bit more proper. Whether the proper comes with a slickness or it's not so much your tires are getting the grip, you are setting up for the churn a whole lot better when it gets a little bit later on.
Oh, man. And look who's been setting up for the turns here. Our Stage 2 winner, Steve Johnson. Thanks, Chummy. We'll get back to you in just a minute. Steve, you got a copy?
Yeah, we're 1 to green though, so we're gonna go quick.
Yeah, I see it. We've got lights out on the pace car. You're doing just fantastic. You guys going down the back stretch right now, getting some good launches. I ain't seen no restart zone, but I don't know what you're talking about either. So I see your frustrations.
Can't find it.
Yeah, I see what your frustrations are. I really do.
So far car's going. Sorry to cut in. We're about to go green, but yeah, car feels good. It's starting to rotate a lot better in 3 and 4. You just got to be careful out of 4. If you put too much wheel in it and you're high on the exit, the car will break loose, and that'll run into issues. But overall, it's been a good race. So we're about to go green right here.
Yep, here we go, folks. Good luck to you, buddy. Here we go. Final stage in tonight's race here, folks. We bring all kinds from the party town. Party up there, just get it away, whoa, we go. All right, up to speed. Great launch by Johnson right off the bat here. We got Matthew Bell in hot pursuit, if you will, with the 84. Shane Evie now got himself toward the top of the elevator. And, man, he's making his run, and so is the 41 of Cale Holmes, who's putting the tack on John Dragus. John is trying to get his run, get these tires up to speed, and getting that rhythm, which is what you really need here, too. Getting that, and it's a critical rhythm. You miss that rhythm just a little bit, and there's that stripe for you, or worse. So you see everybody up to speed now, coming into lap 75 of tonight's race here. Ronnie Miller, you got him looking in that top 10 position, but here comes Chummy Miller in the 06 in the 11th position here. Now listen to Chummy, see if he's going to be able to work his program and rise through that top 10, rise into the top 10 as he sees some company up in front of him. Ooh, let's go. Let's check this out. Underneath the 69 right now as we're riding on board with Chummy. All right, getting his fight on, waiting for his run, patiently, but you know, again, if it's not there yet, that's what it's all about. But the patience will start to run out here soon, though, folks. Ooh, you see the 69 a little high up in the track. He sees it, able to jump down to the bottom right there, avoiding catastrophe as he almost ran into the back of him there as he won't and slowed up quick. Ronnie Morrison did. Chummy gonna go ahead and take that position now. Look like he's gonna move him into that top 10. Move a little bit more forward in that 6th, 7th position. Mr. Wood in that 6th or the 7th position, starting to dial in on that 6th position of Zachary Miller. All right, Michael Wood making himself good showing here at the end. That's what it's all about here. You got to make sure you're there at the end, get those critical points, throughout, of course. But being there at the end gives you that good shot to, of course, get that podium, possibly that win. If we do have any kind of late cautions come out, bunching everybody back up together, want to be up there close in that fight. Got speaking of fight, here comes Matthew Bell. He's saying, I got a lot of fight left in there, Haas, and here I come. So we got Matthew Bell at 95 starting to reel in our leader here, Big Johnson, who's been out here just commanding this race the entire time. I mean, this guy's loving this clean air and the ability to pick off that lap traffic with a little bit of a buffer behind it, but not so much anymore as you're seeing Matthew Bell at 95 starting to hunt in just a little bit more. And we're going to see if it could be tire strategies being a play here, as well as we see the fuel strategies are reaching from that. I think it was the 42 to 46 range. I'll have to verify that with Chummy as soon as he gets a moment, but I'm sure might be a wee bit busy. Let's go look back at Chummy. No, he's fine. Hey, how many laps we got on the tank, man? Was it 47?
We're looking at a pretty good set of around 49, 50.
Okay.
But we're having to really watch the tires as well.
Okay, so again, here comes that critical balance of the tires versus fuel strategies here, especially now that this thing has stretched itself out with it when it comes to the field wise, and then being all tight knit here. Now these drivers are going to have that chance to really work on that line, get them up to the bumper, and then try to methodically get that fight on with them and get that pass. But again, it's very crucial you make that pass ginger-like here at Darlington, as this place is extremely unforgiving. You see the battle starting to heat up here a little bit more between Shane Abbey in the 84 and the 95 of Bell. And as this is happening, you have the one car of Steven Johnson. Steven Johnson making his runs and moves in his throwback Lowe's machine here. Haven't really spoken much about that, but he is demonstrating a Jimmy Johnson style of season all the way through and through right now. So great choice of throwback car there. for him. So, Matthew Bell right there coming in. I'm sorry, I was a little off on our positioning here when it comes to the 41 and the fight between the 41 and the 84. 95 is still hot on the tracks of Johnson. Basically half a second off, less. So look for him to continue his pace. It looks like, he is starting to gain here, folks. Cutting it down just a little bit.
The yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag is
Caution
out. Looks like we may have a tragedy. Morrison crash, all kinds. Let's see. What happened here is single car incident that turned terrible. Okay, so we see him push off, hit the wall. Yep. Oh, slam hard inside wall. Safety barrier taking its full effect along with the nose and everything else on impact. So, man. And he slides to a stop there. That thing is busted. So that's our man Ronnie Morrison kind of come up on a track. Luckily, no other cars involved, but we do have a caution out on track. So, single car incident. And bringing this thing back up to speed here in a little bit. Got the course pit strategies happening. We do see possible somebody staying out. We're going to find out here. Let's look. Absolutely. We may see a little bit of change in guard and some strategy happening here. I think we may have the 124 here of Lockshine staying out. And Bell and the rest, they're coming into pit. But we do see a little flipped script here. Now, is this maybe anticipating a quick caution or short run to a caution? So maybe they can get these tires to balance out. Not quite sure there. Just coming out of there. Let's come back over to it. Looks like we have the 195 coming out at the moment. Shane Abbey, Cal Holmes in the 41. And John, the 59, he's coming out. So all these guys lined up. Look like we're looking at that 1 through like 6 positions here. So we got Lewis and maybe the 31 staying out, get a lap for back. I'm just trying to, we're gonna wait till this thing cycles around here. So I thought he was on the one on the lead lap, but could be mistaken. All right, folks. So looks like we got ourselves just a minute or two. So let's take us a quick little break. Be back here in just a second.
Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell, you were here at the request of Iceman. He seems to think that you have something left to offer the Navy.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not a teacher. Just want to manage expectations.
What the hell? Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking.
I intend to push your limits. Show me what you're made of.
Nice.
Having any fun yet?
Top Gun Maverick. New trailer online now.
Oh yeah, folks, welcome back. Here we go, Front Row Esports Blaze Cup Series. Again, we're coming back up to green here after quick caution, single car incident. 1-2-4 is going to start us off.
Green.
Stay out, so we are gone. With a little flip up the script here as the 124 now going to take us into turn 1 and 2 here with some older tires. Everybody else got some tires behind him, so will this strategy pay off for him? We're about to find out. The 1 and the 95 in hot pursuit, though, as we see the one of Steve Johnson and Matthew Bell starting to reel him in. Good launch, though, by the 124 of Lewis Lockshine, and we got the 84 and the 41 all there. Everyone looking to capitalize as much as they possibly can when it comes to positions and gaining them. 99 of Michael Wood all the way back down to 9th and 10th positions here. Good fights going on. So let's get it back up toward the front. We got the 1 car and the 95. The 95, they're both looking at the 124 saying, what's going on here? This guy is maintaining his own out here with it a few laps out. We do look like we got some cars possibly tangoed up here. A little bit of an incident. So look for, if it doesn't bring out a caution, we're going to keep it green. I see Joshua Germain and Thomas Friedis. Looks like they had a little bit of an incident here on track. So it looks like everything is still mean and green. As we're looking at the battle, really shaping up toward the front. We have the 124 of Lewis Lockshine. He is a race leader. Stayed out on older tires. They just came into maybe got 6-7 laps or something like that on these tires. But we're going to see what kind of difference they're making, and they're making a huge one right now. Here comes the one with a fat run coming down the back stretch, going into 3 and 4s. We're going to be looking at the 95 take advantage of the open door, and we got a little bit of a pave up to the outside for the 124. Here comes Shane Abbey as well. He's looking at that door open, but it got closed real quick. The 95 kind of got himself a little bit loose there. Ooh, as we're seeing him backing up ever so slightly, but at this moment in stage of the race here, with everyone being so tight, getting back around these guys is going to be treacherous. So he wants to try to get in front of that 124 as quick as he can before he gets taken over by the 84 and the 41. See these guys running great there, good lines, and trying to produce some good speed coming out. You see him get a little bit more, planting some power than the 124. 124, Lewis got a little loose, not much, but didn't get that flower pattern. Here comes the 95. Ooh, and into the wall the 124 does. Doors open. Here comes 84 real quick right along with the 95, and the 41 of Cale Holmes clears as well. So that's going to be dropping Lewis back into that 5th position, and with more fight on the way here with the 59 of John coming in, zeroing his side. So again, we'll see what happens. This could be perfect for him. Keeps him up in that top 10, and we may see a caution come out. He back in cycle with these guys, and he's on for the final charge and fight at the end. So good battles kind of shaping up, possibly with the 84 and the 95. So 84 starting to pick up his pace just a little bit. Still trying to keep in contact with that leader, but starting to spread apart a little bit here as we get into this run. Looking at our 1 through 10, 99 of Michael Wood here. Big Wood was giving himself a decent run, and looking at that top 10. But we possibly have Chummy Miller in that 06 looking to jump back into that top 10 as he found himself there earlier. Great run by these guys. All right, so I'm looking at, there we go. There he is. John Mill starting to reel him in just a little bit more. This is going to be about the 10th position. Going out 11th right now. Searching. They're running the throttle and trying to get the car to set. Comes out of chute right there. One of the closer battles I'm seeing on track after this battle from the 10th and 11th position. Low. high right here. Here he goes. Got the ponies on it right now. Got the flower planted and going into 3 and 4, trying to get that good arc. Let her kind of roll around. Get back into that throttle, come out. Good launch out. Keep those R's up. Tail her in. Be careful there, sailing in. Not that drift up right there. That's what's going to be crucial. He goes to the high to the outside. Great pass by the 06 right there. Mark Miller. Mark, that's top 10. Right on over to Abby at the moment here, 84. Woo! That was close. He almost ran out of room right there. Got himself a nasty strike. We got Abby running that 3rd position. He looking around the podium, man. This guy is doing himself one heck of a job behind this wheel. Good bite off. Yeah, he's on the hunt. Good clean driving thus far. Let's see what we think. We've got Greg. Greg, got a copy? Let's see if we got a little bit of race strategy from him. See he might have what for us on this. I mean, and this is the other thing we're going to start worrying about is about green flag stops. And we'll be tuning in more with that 06, of course, when it comes down to, you know, when we're looking to get those pits done. When is the optimal time to get that pit done? And what's this gonna, you know, how much havoc is this gonna wreak on tonight's field? Due to the fact that, you know, these guys have been getting themselves some lucky breaks with some cautions in between these runs. So they haven't had to well and slow this thing up and bring it down to that treacherous pit road speed. You know, especially you know on this track, you know, being with the different style of transitions it has coming off onto to pit lane here. So again, we're looking for all this to shake itself out as we're in lap 100 at 140. And this is going to be over here in a blink of an eye as we're racing this fast track at Darlington. 1.25 mile here. Races like, I don't know, short track. This is a hybrid track right here. I love it. And it's with all the history at Darlington as well. You know, being that it made 1950. Ah, man, can't go wrong here at Darlington. Gives you a really good insight of what race car driving is all about. Race car driving all about. He's trying to show you right now, Mr. Steve Johnson up here in the front. Leading the way, Matthew Bell in that 2nd position. Shane Abbey bringing it home and bringing it done, getting it done right now in that 3rd position. Trying to bring it home. Top 3, man. These guys are rocking and rolling. Gail Holmes in that 41. And John in that 5th position. Yeah, all these guys are rolling here, so I'm looking to see what lap we're thinking here on pit strategy. That's going to be the go-to at the moment here, as we're seeing possible strategies happening right now with the 06. Have we got problems? Have we got strategy, Chummy? You got a copy?
I had a strategy, but I had problems at the same time. I wanted to come in this time and then see my strategy would have been messed up right there.
Yeah, might have messed up your strategy anyways. We'll see what happened, buddy. We'll tune back in with you here in a second, let you get this all squared away. But so we got caution out on track here, folks, as we got looks like JR, possible another incident on track. So let's go ahead and review this matter here. Okay, kind of slowing this thing up. We've seen the in JR here, the 96. He is in that MGD machine. Good looking car. Paving up high, pushing real high up to the wall right here. So he's probably gonna make some contact. Possible maybe contact coming out because he's running real high right here. So, oh no, 31's low. I don't know why it said that the that 96 crashed. Oh! They both get loose at the same time. Look at this. Oh, man. So the 96 steps out. 31 steps out underneath him. He saves it. 96 steps out, doesn't save it, locks it down, and finds himself loaded and slowed up the wrong direction in the middle of the track. Okay, so that's what we got going on. Okay, that makes sense now. Wow. All right, that was almost to us for a little bit of a loop. All right, pit stops and strategies underway. You see, looks like Big Johnson here still leading it, coming out of pit lane at the moment. 95-84. Good battles all the way through. Alex Weaver in the 47 getting himself some service done. Zachary Miller in the 81. Still digging it out. 41 still digging it out. And we got Big Johnson up on this thing again. Steve Johnson, you got a copy?
Yeah, how's it going?
Dude, yeah, running good, man. It's a nice, pretty spread out race. I thought you guys were gonna have a chance to maybe do some green flag stoppers and put a little more drama up into this thing, but not at the moment.
Yeah, we were about 30 laps away from making the green flag pit stops. Actually, closer to probably about 20-ish. But that's just the question as far as what strategy goes. The tires are really not falling off as quickly as I thought they would. So, for example, like right before the caution came out, we were only about half a second off the qualifying pace. So, this could be interesting if we get a late caution. Maybe some different strategy, because I saw Lewis stayed out on 10-lap old tires, and he was able to hold on to it in clean air until he ran into the fence.
Right. So, I mean, yeah, and how old were those tires? Just out of curiosity, do you have an idea?
You talking about when the caution just came out, like this that we just put on?
When Lewis stayed out, was he on like 6-8 lap old tires? I mean, 'cause it was about a very long run.
Probably somewhere around there, about 10 laps or so.
Okay.
I think everyone pitted there just to be more defensive, because if we do get the long green flag run to the end, you want to have the fresher tires. And right now, most of us have one set of tires left. I think Lewis, because he stayed, I think he'll have 2 sets to work with. So if we get another caution about 20 laps or so, there's going to be some decisions that need to be made.
Then possible some disaster in that could be spelled out as well, because I mean that's going to put everyone right there on a go fast program and really sending it in there out here at the moment. So I mean, look for that attrition rate to really start taking effect here at the end of this race. I mean, we don't have to worry about fuel in this thing, right? So we're good, right? We got all the go juice we need.
At this point, we are green. We're good on fuel to the end. We have 34 laps to go. We have about 50 laps left in the tank, so we cover even green, white checkers if you stay out. So I think we're good. Fuel will be no factor at this point.
So it's gonna be a little. I mean, it seems like we got a pretty straightforward, fast race ahead of us here, Big Johnson, when it comes to it, because we got all the fuel we need. We got tires now, and it's just be a little bit of tire management. You'll get a full run on these tires, no problem. So here we are. It's gonna be that talent right now who can go fast and keep it going in the right direction.
Yeah, I know it looks like a one-horse show right now, but anybody in the top 5 can win this race.
Yeah, they're all battling right there. So I'm stoked to see what's gonna happen.
All right, get a run. Talk soon.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, so we got him. We got everybody lining back up again. Getting the field all formed up here. Ditching the pace truck. Getting over to our man Barney. Let's see this green. Inside the later stages of stage 3 here, folks. Green. Oh my goodness, spinning the tires here on the 95. Checking up the field. Oh man, that is not what you're looking for there, I guarantee you. 95 gonna drop himself a heap of positions here as we're coming back into it. It's still loaded, slowed up. These guys are trying to keep themselves off the wall. Go possible 3 wide right here. No, sorting itself out. Oh, thank goodness. It's 81, 47. So the 95 just spun some tires off the start there. We've seen that coming up from the Barney side there. Barney giving us a good shot on that matter. But now the fight continues on toward the front. Here we go. 84 of Shane Abbey, during all that commotion, sneaks around Johnson. And now Abbey is our race leader. How did that come apart here? Let's find out here in just a moment, as we see the 41 now taking advantage and getting around the 1 as well. Whoa, change in guard. Here we go. Was he not lying when it come down to that one? Anybody could win this race, and we're seeing this happening right now as unfolding in front of us these last few laps here, folks. Let's look at that pass real quick for the race lead. Okay, possible wall contact, maybe? Did a little bit loose and slow, and 84 gonna capitalize. Yep, and there we go, folks. Pass for the race lead. Now will they? Oh, one is slow right now. Something really going on with him as he's falling drastically through the field. up the speed, and man, is he drastically, falling off the field. Wow. All right, Johnson all the way back to 10th position, falling 10 spot, 11th position right now. Oh no, got himself he's gonna have to dig. He's gonna have to dig real hard to come on back. Right now, Shane Abbey is loving every bit of it. Those 84 taking over the race lead. The 41 of Cale Holmes. He's right there in that second position. Now the 124 loose Lockshine sees the light right now. He's like, okay, I can really get it. See that clean air. I can go get it again. 59 John still did the same thing. All right, bringing up our field, the tracker. We'll see that Johnson disappeared from it. Oh my goodness. So, but new leader, of course, Shane Abbey. And he's trying to do his best to kind of check out. Field's starting to spread apart just a little bit now, seeing a little more second or so plus per position. As we march her on back, 8th position now, Michael Wood in 99. Looks like he's coming into Zachary Miller for that 7th position. So here's the fight right now on the track. And gloves will be coming off, I'm thinking, here pretty quickly due to the fact that we're running out of time in tonight's race. But Michael Wood doing himself a great job in that Kodak machine, as he's been right up here in this top 10, really looking for those points tonight. So you got plenty of room looking back from the 99. So it's going to be all eyes forward when it comes down to how we're looking to attack the next position. 81 to Miller. Little loose right there, see him? Oh, but comes out of it okay right there. Just managed out. The 99 haven't hurt just a little bit. Slowing and slowing, letting her roll. Look like they're rolling forever. Get back in the gas at the right moment. Make sure that you've got plenty of stick and launch the stick to
Yeah, it feels like you got to let the car roll forever, Chris.
Hey, Tom, how you doing, my man? How's everything going out there on track with you?
Not having a good night, but we're still out there,
Yeah, man, yeah, it looked like you got some incidents, some contact, and it was and you guys kept it green, right? So we never did get a chance to go back to that as the action continued. But we see you missing half a car out there right now, my man.
Yeah, I just spun it coming off 2, kept it down low, out of traffic, and didn't collect anybody, so. Which was good, but, honestly, first race back after, some medical issues, it's been a rough one for sure.
Yeah, well, hey, dude, it's a pleasure to have you back, of course, after last week's mishaps and whatnot, and really stoked to have you on board, buddy, of course. Yeah, I'm glad you're out there running, though, cranking the laps out, finishing this thing off. Every point matters here, bud.
Exactly. That's why I'm still out here making laps.
Absolutely. It looks like we may have the 31. Fabrico may have crashed as well. So let's look at this replay as we tune in here. Not finding it. Yep, still not finding it. Okay, well, anyways, we'll continue on forward. All right, leader Shane Abbey here, LA boy. Yeah, man, get some. I like that. I like that a lot. Because you don't see a lot of us Cali guys out here, and he's not too far down from me. So next time I go down and have a surf, I'm definitely gonna be looking up Shane Abbey and get a good interview from him. We'll take him out for a paddle out or something. But right now, ooh, Woden slowed, maybe. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic kind of all come up to him all at once. I like that. Good maneuver high to the outside and a duck move. It's like nice little duck dive to the outside. Everybody's making through loud traffic. Really trying to pay good attention while they're out there on track, running the non-race line and trying to give these guys the best chance they get to catch the one they're racing, of course. All right, everything has really simmered down and quieted down. But let's kind of date back to Mr. Johnson here, Steve Johnson, and he was our.
He's back up to 9th place.
Yeah, he stalled up, got her loose, something happened. and man, we replayed it for a second, and then he had further mishaps throughout. So we're gonna kind of monitor him, see how with 20 to go. I don't know, man. Is he gonna have enough time to gain? We're talking 10 seconds back. I think he's gonna need a caution, or miracle about the same thing. I think.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But right now, this has been a really fast and clean race, but really stoked for everybody here. 19 to go, and these guys are just getting it done tonight. All right, well, let's take ourselves a quick break, folks, as these laps are winding down. We got the 84, that Miller Lite throwback machine. He's out there leading this thing, enjoying this fresh, clean air, and we're going to tune back in with him. So stick with us, folks. We'll be back here in just a few minutes.
What do we have here? God, here I thought we were special.
Fellas, this here's Bagman.
Hangman.
Whatever.
What the hell kind of mission is this?
Everyone here is the best there is. Who the hell are they gonna get to teach us?
Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell. Let me be perfectly blunt. You are not my first choice. You are here at the request of Admiral Kazansky, a.k.a. Iceman. He seems to think that you have something left to offer the Navy. What that is, I can't imagine.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not a teacher. Just want to manage expectations.
What the hell? Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking.
And we're off.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
We're going into combat on a level no living pilot's ever seen. Not even him.
You think up there you're dead. Believe me.
My dad believed in you. I'm not gonna make the same mistake.
Someone's not coming back from this.
Those are your pilots. Anything happens to them.
Smoke in the air!
You'll never forgive yourself.
No turning back now.
Come on! Jeez! Having any fun yet?
All right, welcome back, folks. Next Gen Broadcasting, bringing it to you live, Pismo Beach, California. We got to get it done with Front Row Esports on the final stages, your final laps of tonight's race here, stage 3. 13 laps remaining. We got 84 of Shane Abbey as our race leader, and he's doing himself a great job, but he does have company with Cale Holmes in that 41, tracking him down at the moment. But for currently Shane Abbey, he getting it done in this this race tonight, race number 11 at Darlington. Here we got from our esports is Blaze Cup, presented to you by Blaze Pizza and Marriott Hotels. You got Chris Paul Hamas here up on deck with a slew of cast of characters in tonight's broadcast booth. And man, we out here just having ourselves good times and all kinds of fast salad right here with Shane Abbey trying to run away with it, but it looks like to no avail as a 41 of Cale Holmes is tracking him down now. He's on his bumper. Here it goes, folks. This could be a battle for the lead right here. 11 laps left in tonight's race, and these guys are right there on top of each other. The one now coming in with a good run. Nice arc through the center, coming out of 4 right now. Down the front stretch, going to cross this start-finish line. Shane Abbey's still going to have this thing, but the 41's looking for that open door of Cale Holmes is now lurking hard right now on the 84. trying to get that run, looking for that slip up. All he needs is a little bit of a wobble out the 84, and he got him. But he has to do it ever so cleanly, too, because, again, this could end both their races if he does it at the wrong time, wrong moment. Ooh, up to his bumper now, underneath him, out his door. Coming out, oh, wiggles by the 41. Didn't quite get the power down. 84 going to take that high momentum on the outside. He's going to retain the lead and maintain it as he's diving into 1 and 2 right now, arcing around the high to the outside. Going to go and get himself a good launch off the top. 41 now coming in with a good run now. Woo! To the bottom. Drag race down the backstretch into 3 and 4. 84 is going to have that high line. Into the wall. 84 goes hard, but he stays in the gas. 41 is going to rotate underneath the 41. Ow! To the outside. New leader. 41 with some wiggles coming out. Planting that power, but he's got it. He's got that lead. Now he sees he can run with it. Kel Holmes, new leader. 84 going to try to some retaliation as he's trying to get that run off and down the back stretch out of 2. Here he comes. Great run. Looking for that line on the inside. Going low. Will he be able to plant some power, make it stick? No, he's going to back up just a little bit. Tries to get the launch back off. On the bumper again of the 1. Trying to keep his mirror full right now as Kel Holmes is trying to maintain this lead. 7 laps remaining left in tonight's race. And this is it, folks. Here is your battle for the lead. And these two are not giving up. 41 now trying to stretch it out just a little bit. 0.25 of a second. 84 trying to keep into contact with him, hoping that he may, scuff up just a little bit. That's all he needs. 41 now really stretching it out here. A couple car lengths, 3-4 car lengths now from the 84 as they cross our finish line. Going into 1 and 2. 41, he maintaining it, getting it done. Ow! Beautiful run. All right, let's back up a little bit here to our fifth and sixth positions. We see the 95. Oh, I'm sorry, that was and then Carl Lindstrom, who is way up front. So we're back up just a little bit here. This is or forward a little bit more. I'm sorry, went back too far. 83 and the 59. This is 4th and 5th positions. 83 trying to reel in the 59. John's been fast throughout this evening, and the 124 Lewis Lockshine. This guy's been impressive with his methodical style of racing tonight. He's had himself a fast pace. He's done everything he can to get this thing up in the front. He stayed out trying different strategies, showcasing to the drivers out there that that can be done. And now he's finding himself into that 3rd position right there. So I mean, you know
who taught him a lot there, Chris, when it comes to oval racing on iRacing.
Did you give him a little? Did you give him a little lessons there, buddy?
No, his teacher was Big Johnson.
Oh, that makes all the sense right there.
So,
okay,
yes.
all right. So that makes all right, yeah, 100%. So I mean, we've seen some of that strategy unfolding out there. That was beautiful. You gotta when and especially at that time of the race, it's a perfect time to try it. See where it's going to lead you and how it's going to lead you. He kept him up there in that top 10, top 5, and now we're finding himself into that 3rd position. What do you got there, Gunny?
Oh, I'm just riding around right now.
All right. Seeing how trouble I see.
Working on it.
We got. Speaking of Steven Johnson in that 1-car race that he was dominating throughout tonight's race, winning stages 1 and 2, finding himself in the grasp of the lady in black in stage 3, contacting while on the restart and backing up tremendously as he's now in that 7th position and in that fight to come back forward. But 2 laps left remaining in tonight's race here, folks. We're going to go back up to our race leader. That is the 41 of Kel Holmes. Man, what some good driving that guy did, coming up, getting on the bumper to the 84, putting up, filling up his mirror, and then working him and waiting for that mistake, which you've seen him collect into that wall just a little bit there, getting getting that nasty stripe on that 84, and then that backed him up. But right now we got Shane Abbey still in that 2nd position. That's going to be unfortunate for him. He's going to be a little upset, I think. And you say, why? For 2nd place? Are you kidding me? Because that's what he's been finishing lately, right? Oh man, so I can't wait. How many seconds he gonna have now? We'll find out. Here we go. The 41 bringing us around to the checkered flag. Yeah! Move! There's your 1, 2, 3 right there, folks. Fantastic run. And Cale Holmes is going to bring her home as P1. Yeah, great job for Cale. Super stoked for my man. All right, let's light him up as he lights up those tires. It gives us one heck of a burnout. That's what we hoping. All right, bring him around here right now. Folks, congratulations to Cale Holmes, tonight's winner of our Darlington run for Front Row Esports, race number 11, 2022. Gonna get our styled up picture here real quick. Of course, Kodak moment, if you will. Got a group of folk down here tonight. I like it. I like it. Our race winner right here, folks. Cale Holmes in the 41, about ready to light it up at Darlington as our race winner.
Got a picture?
Great picture. Kodak moment, folks. You got us, though. This is Next Gen Broadcasting, of course, and this is Front Row Esports, and these guys are got himself one heck of a race in the books tonight here at Darlington. And Cale burning it up and tear it up, my man. Yeah. Got some good stripes on that car right there. Something to write home to. Right about home to, right there. Oh yeah, tonight's winner right there, my man. Good job. Heck of a run. Alright, folks, we're going to go ahead and drop us on over to our post-race show and get on the horn with tonight's race winners here. Oh, well, let's go ahead and bring this up while we're waiting for everyone to come on over and get the results up. Alright, folks, give us one moment here. Race results, maybe running up at us right now. Okay, folks, you're looking at it. You got Cale Holmes in that 41 and that in that P1. And nice little smoke show at the end. Got Cale Abbey in that second position at 84, bringing us home in that back in the booth again. You got Lewis Lockside in that third position. In that 124, fourth position, John Dragus in the 59, Carl Lindstrom in the 83, that fifth position, Matthew Bell in the sixth position, 95, Stephen Johnson finishing up in that seventh position in that one car. In the the eighth position belongs to Michael Wood in 1999. 64 of Cale Butler finishes in that ninth position, top 10. Good run for Cale. We got Alex Weaver in the 47 in that 10th position. We got 11th is Noel Holmberg in that 45. 12th is J.R. Schomburg in the 96. The 13th position, Zachary Miller in the 81. Chummy Miller in the 14th position in the 06. 15th goes to Tom Freitas in the 32. In that 16th position is Fabrico Lama in the 31. Joshua Germain in the 97 in the 17th position. 18th is going to belong to Ronnie Morrison in the 69. And the 19th is going to go to Tanner Marr in the 4. 20th is Brett Gunn in the 66. 02 of Scotty Stevens getting us at 21st position. 22nd is Chad Stearns in the 411. We've got Josh Beaver in the 18. In the 23rd position. 24, Tyler Ferguson. In the 88, Derek Wynn. In the 11, rounds out our field at the 25th position. So there we go, folks. Tonight's running order and official running order. And let's go ahead and drop us on over to our post-race show. Get a horror race win. All right, one moment here, folks. All right, folks, welcome back to the post-race show. You got us going on. Next Gen Broadcast, Front Row Esports, Blaze Cup Series, race number 11 for the 2022 season. And our race winner here of Cale Holmes in that 41. And let's get him up on deck and get what our man has to say about tonight's race. We got the 41 of Cale Holmes. Cale, you got a copy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, man. What kind of impressive finish was that? You were doing a great job throughout the race, keeping that car pointed where it needed to be, which is the right direction, and being styled up toward the front. And you were accomplishing all of those things through tonight's race while keeping the fender's honor. And, man, walk us through, especially the end of that race and your run, of course.
Oh, man, I'm sweating a bit. Shane, first of all, did a really good job of taking advantage of, I guess, some unfortunate circumstances on that restart. But he did a really good job up there. I just felt like I had the car all night. I got myself in a little bit of trouble, hit the wall a little early on, and I wasn't the best on pit road, and it set me back a little bit. So I took advantage of that a little bit too, and I just tried to chase him down, just tried to stay focused. The car was quite a handful at the end there.
So tires were starting to give up a bit there, and really had to get up on that wheel, huh?
Yeah, tires were crazy. They didn't seem to wear all that much for the first few laps, but really towards the end, I really started to feel it. And even towards the end of the race, after I got by Shane, like, it was all I could do to pretty much hang on to it.
So I mean, bring us back to that winning moment of the race here. When it comes to that pass, I mean, you were setting them up nicely. You were gaining and gaining and gaining, and then when you got there, you know, what style of patience were you trying to perform, and were you waiting for him to make that mistake, or were you looking to, you know, continue to keep pouncing? Because you were going low, going high, but were you now that you were on his bumper, it looked like you were kind of styling up behind him just to fill up his rearview mirror?
I wish I could say I was trying to fill up his rearview mirror, but once you got within like 3/10. All night for me, at least with Shane, it was really hard to do something with it. And so towards the end, I was just kind of banking on my tires being a little bit better and hopefully, you know, him making a mistake. And I think once you broke 3/10, it wasn't as bad. And then you just kind of hope they make a mistake. And he drifted a little high, and I think my front tires were working a little bit better. I was able to just cut under him.
Yeah, you're definitely gaining on them and planting some power a little bit more. But we've seen cars moving around, stepping out, you know, some awesome saves tonight. And man, you did a fantastic job bringing this thing home, P1. And what a style you did at the end. I mean, you know, toward the end of the race, you came charging forward where it counted. And man, great job to you, buddy. Congratulations to you on that P1. And got some shout outs there for us tonight, bud?
Thank you. I want to shout out my teammates at IRLC. Like I said, some unfortunate things happened on that restart with them, but just a tight-knit team. I got to thank Matthew getting the scheme on. I really like my scheme tonight. Got to thank Shane for just racing me clean. Blaze Pizza, all of you guys. This show is really fun. I think it's my first cup race of the season. So this was a lot of fun. I'm excited, and hopefully we'll do some more.
First cup of the season, and he knocks this thing out the park, baby. Good job, man. Heck yeah.
Right. Nice job. Nice job.
Yeah, fantastic run for you. But we'll see you on the next one, right? Come on Sunday. All right, folks. So you got it. Our race winner right there. We got Mr. Shane Abbey coming up here in just a moment. Here as we switching out from Cale Holmes, man, in that 41. But let's go ahead and bring up Shane Abbey in the 84. See if he's got a copy here. Shane, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, my man. Look at she goes, dude. Again, back up in the booth. Again, a P2. What you got to say, buddy? Come on. I mean, you're fighting it hard out there. We've seen you driving through the field. We're following you throughout the race. You know, you're putting on one heck of a show. You know, what was it like in your seat getting through that traffic?
Well, appreciate it for following me through there. I was working my ass off there trying to get through everyone.
Yeah, you were.
It was tough. I felt we had a good car though. We definitely had a top 5 car to start with. Just had to make our way up there. Passing was tough. The car was sometimes loose, sometimes it was tight. And on that last run there, I was just hoping I could trying to hold Cahill off, but I just had a better right front than me.
Man, I mean, but you charged out in front. So let's rewind it back just a little bit to your pass for the race lead, with Johnson getting into the wall. So you were tracking in on him. You were already tracking in on him. You're right there. So bring us back to that from your vantage point. And what happened there? You jumped underneath him coming out. I believe it was 2. And then from there, did you try to set sail, or were you trying to conserve? What was your thought process there as that happened?
Yeah, once I got under him there, I was just trying to hope I could clear him going into 3, I think it was, coming out of 4. Luckily, we were able to make it. Just was hoping that right front would just hold together for the rest of the race.
Man, well, it did. We brought you home in that P2, baby.
Hey man, we had another good run, another track I didn't think I would be decent at, so I'll take it.
Wow, yeah, very impressive, man. I said you've been having a good hot rod out there throughout this season, man. Keep it up, my bro.
Hopefully we can. Hopefully we can do it Sunday.
Heck yeah, well, we're looking for you again one more time, dude. Running it back. We'll see. Back up in the booth, maybe.
I sure hope so that we can.
You guys a little shout out. Anybody want to say what's up to?
Well, of course. I want to say thanks for you guys for putting on a good show.
Heck yeah.
And like Hill said, to the team, to him, to Matt, who had an unfortunate restart there. Hopefully we can finish that better on Sunday. Hopefully we can get a team 1, 2, 3. And then to the rest of the team, Alex, who had not a great start, but made his way back to the top 10, so that was a good run too.
Okay, so real quick before we let you out of here, on how do you feel when it comes to Sunday night's race? Will you have the chance? Do you think you have the chance to get back into the booth to give that one ultimate special person in your life a shout out, or you want to get it done now for old mom?
Hopefully we can do it again Sunday.
Oh, okay. Hey, Mom, I hope you're listening to this, okay? Shane Abbey right there putting it down saying, I'm going to get back up in the booth to give you a shout out. So marking him. Got it. Okay.
Oh yeah, hopefully we can just run it back.
Woo! All right, run it back, buddy. So she'll be watching and paying attention and listening for it. But great run for you tonight here, bud. Great run. Awesome deal. And proud of you, bud. Keep up on the awesome show. Yes, definitely. All right, folks. So that was Shane Abbey there, P2, and let's bring it down to our third place finisher here. Get Lewis Lockshine into 1, 2, 4. All right, Lewis, you got a copy?
I got a copy.
Oh, Lewis, man, you had one heck of a impressive run out there. That throwback car looked good too, bud. And not only, man, when I was talking about the style of impressive when it comes to your run tonight, my man, is you were out there racing pretty methodical. All right, you were trying some different stuff. All right, and you turned some heads while doing it. To not just, of course, the race fans, but the other drivers out there on track. Can we go over your decision to stay out there and how that worked out pretty well for you?
Yeah, it wasn't really much of a thought, to be honest. I was going to stay out. I didn't think the tires would fall off that much. I was wrong, but that's okay. I knew if clean air would get me, if I had a good start, I could get at least a couple seconds and then start to slowly fall back. But a couple times I got in too hot off in 3 and 4, which was a theme for most of the night.
Yeah.
So I figured if I get a net P6 or 7, which is about where I was pace-wise, around P7, then I could get back to where I was, then I'd be okay with that.
And you went even further than that, though. I mean, so I mean, why didn't you just stop at P7? You're good there, right? That was their goal, right?
Yeah, things happen on the restart, so I just took advantage of what happened in front of me. Unfortunately, with Johnson when he slapped the wall and then had a little bit of a car issue.
Right. And you did, man. But you're setting yourself up in that position to keep you up there, and that's what I was really impressed with that style of strategy for you to stay out there, keeping you up toward that top 5-ish. So, and actually your tires didn't fall off that bad. It kept you up toward the front, thus giving you that shot and that run at the end to bring it home in that P3, bud.
Yeah, I was starting to fall off a little bit towards the end of that run, but thankfully a caution came out and I was able to get back on sequence to everybody and use a faster pair at the same time. Man, so then at that point it was just stay clean and see what happens.
Yeah, it's perfect. That is fantastic. Straight strategy racing right there and proving it out there to all the fans. And what are some of the different areas that these drivers look for out here to get it done on the track? And man, yeah, that was just a A+ description on that achievement there, bud. So man, fantastic run for you. Great job hitting that P3. And anybody want to give a quick shout out to, of course?
Yes, I'd love to give a shout out to Nicholas Duchette. He's the owner of the paint scheme that I run tonight over on Charity Paints, the William Byron throwback scheme tonight to Jeff Gordon. Shout out to Steven Johnson for showing me this league, and then for Tom and all you guys for hosting the league and making a good broadcast for everybody.
Oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate you guys out there. Not only your words, of course, but your actions out there on track and bringing this the fans a really good show. And you guys achieved that tonight for sure. So great run for everybody here at Darlington, especially yourself. Yeah, bringing it home in that P3.
Thank you very much. Happy to have Jeff Gordon paint scheme up in P3 tonight.
All right, all right. Yeah, that's Jeff Gordon right there. Hey, one of the strongest drivers in his time right there when he was running, man. I guarantee you that. So great way to have that 24 scheme up into that top 3.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah. Fantastic runs getting done by everybody, and I appreciate them all tuned, getting them all done. So let's see if we can get O'Gunny up on this one. All right, Tom, you got a copy?
I got a copy.
All right, buddy, we got you. Man, what a great race tonight, huh?
Yeah, all in all, it was a good race.
I mean, the 32 didn't fare too well, but hey, it's all right though. Gotta keep charging.
Exactly. I mean, all in all, really good race tonight. It was definitely some incidents on track that a lot of single car incidents that didn't bring out cautions, which is always not a bad thing. I know it sucks for those drivers that had those single car incidents, like myself.
Yeah, it's like don't wreck your car, Tom.
Exactly. But all in all, though, a good job to everybody tonight. Yeah. So I appreciate that, and we'll get ready for Kansas next week.
Yeah, wait for you. Kansas, huh? Woo! Yeah. All right. So we got a mile and a half coming out. So with a little more speed. Same. You'll see, Kansas with some good technical, maybe outside, inside, different lines, different style of racing. So we'll see what.
A lot more room to pass. That's always a plus.
Oh yeah, I bet. But that's a great run for everybody tonight, man. I'm really stoked. Let's see, do we have Big Johnson still up in this thing? I was want to holler at him for a second, but
no, he's not.
Okay, that's all right. We're gonna harass him a little bit on this run, but man, he's when two stages and chokes in the end. Oh no!
Yeah,
I'm just kidding, Johnson.
I think he needed a little time after that, and it's understandable.
Yeah.
You lead, you dominate most of the race, and
then kook it at the end.
Yeah, one little mistake. That's all it takes, especially at Darlington.
Absolutely. So great race tonight there. Everyone, putting on a pretty decent show, and again, I like to see that battle out there, and that's what all these drivers had a chance to do tonight. So get their battle on. Yep.
Exactly.
All right, folks. So we're gonna go and wrap this one up. Let's get us on over. All right, folks. So again, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. Thanks Tom. Appreciate you hollering up at us here for Front Row Esports and the Blaze Cup Series, of course, for all the rest of the series here. But again, folks, really want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight's race here. You see our running order here up in front of us. But if you haven't hit that button, make sure you kill that thing, man, because we like to treat it like the cone out there on the track. We like to smash that thing around a little bit. It's kind of fun. So do the same thing for that button. That'd be great. Really appreciate everybody's support out there tonight, and I hope everyone enjoys tonight's broadcast. Great race, good run, and lots of fun. So can't go wrong on any of that.
Nope.
All right, folks. So until next time. All right, keep it all pointed the right direction in your life and, of course, in your cars. Stay tuned, and we will see you soon.